What's up, everybody? In today's episode, I'm going to be telling you 5 ways to cope with depression. Stay tuned. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, back in here for another episode of the Mr. Motivated YouTube channel. As always, I like to take the time to thank y'all for tuning in to today's episode. So, like that, let's just get started. As I said in the intro, I've been going over 5 ways how you can cope with depression, and hopefully this will get you out of the slums in your life. I had to write this down, by the way. So, and this is no particular order as well, disclaimer right there. So, one way to get or to help cope with depression is to not get so caught up in bad days or moments. Stop letting a bad day or a moment in time just define you for the rest of your life. A lot of people get a little down, depressed when certain situations that may arise in their life. Just understand it's a life situation, not a life sentence. Learn from little things, learn from big things, and build towards always being a better you. But never get too caught up in the down moments in your life, or never let yourself, get too down and out, or feel like you can't bounce back from a certain situation, or whatever the case may be. And never let somebody tell you that it's going to be like this forever, too. Don't you tell yourself that neither. That's a big one, because ultimately, you're going to be the main person to get you out of them slums. Someone can tell you something that's great, for now, and it might spark a little joy in you right now at the time, but ultimately, what about tomorrow? What about the day after that? Something else might pop up. It might be a job that you really dread going to. It might be your school or your household, your parents. It could be your family. Whatever it is that you deem is really, really depressing you. And it's like that one little dark cloud in your life. You just don't want to deal with it no more, And don't let it define you, and don't let that make you feel like this is it or it's always going to be like this. Try to separate yourself from them situations, from them people, and build towards being a better you, man. So I understand that person who told you the uppity thing, they won't be there 24/7. So it's on you. You got to find a way to gain that strength, maintain that strength, and not dwell on negative things. Another way to get over depression is to treat yourself to something good, cheer yourself up. I remember when I was young and I was going through, I probably had a bad day at school or something, or whatever the case may be, you diehard sports fans like me, and your team lost when you was a kid, you was really down out, depressed about things. So my mom would probably just try to cook me a special meal, or try to take me to a little place to get me shopping, or take me shopping or something like that. Just to treat me out, just to cheer me up, But as you get older, if you're a person like me, your parents passed away, and you ain't got nobody to really do that for you. You got to do that for yourself. So, in times where I'm really, really down, or I feel, bad. Even at times I'm really, really up, I don't feel bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I treat myself I reward myself to things, Self-love is always gonna be the best love, especially once you get older and your parents are not here, or they're not there to provide for you like that no more. And you're probably in a role where you gotta provide for them more, So just understand that self-love is always gonna be the best love. Nobody gonna love you like how you love you. Trust what I'm telling you. Nobody gonna know how bad you want certain things, or how certain things make you feel like you know how those certain things make you feel, or how bad you want those certain things. So, something goes bad, something goes really, awry, you got something bad going on, treat yourself out, man. Even if it's just going fishing or something like that. Just take your mind away from things, Don't treat yourself out to that nice dinner, and treat yourself out to that nice jacket or clothes or whatever it is that you wanted to get, you know, that PlayStation game, whatever it is that's going to bring you back some joy in your life, do it. Build yourself back up, you know, because you got to love yourself and always feel like somebody, if nobody else out here love me, at least I love me, you know what I'm saying? So treat yourself out to something good, man, but don't break the bank and don't constantly make that a habit. Because things are going to come out of nowhere. Things are going to happen all the time. Well, I wouldn't say all the time, but things are going to happen. And you don't want that to be an excuse for why you're just going out spending stuff willy-nilly and be like, well, Mr. Motivated told me to do this. So, nah, don't do that. All right. So, another way to help you cope with depression, this is number 3, is to not sit there and try to keep your feelings inside. You know, don't just, a lot of us try to sit there with a brave face and a smile on like we're so strong. I know you guys probably seen a commercial or memes on social media where people put up the little sign, they got the smiley face in front of their face, but behind the smiley face that they putting up, they got these tears and they angry or whatever the case is. So don't sit there and be like that. Don't sit there and just keep all your feelings bottled up. You know, give yourself some time and a space where you can just let your feelings be out, be known, free flow, without making yourself necessarily feel vulnerable, you know. So make sure you're talking to the right people if you're trying to go to people to help cope with your problems or your issues. Make sure these people who really love you and they care for you, they want to see the best for you. You know, don't just go to some random group of people who don't know you like that or who, you know, wouldn't understand. They probably laugh at you or something like that. Don't take your problems to social media and put it out there like that, you know, because a lot of people, you're gonna get a bag of party mix up there. You get what I'm saying? You might be looking for Doritos, you might get pretzels out the bag. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. You might get some people who compassion and care, and you're gonna get a lot of people who just downright, you know, they keyboard bullies or whatever you want to call them. So don't run to social media with your problems. Go to close people, you know, that you could trust telling your feelings to, or if not, you ain't got them people, write it down in the journal. You know what I'm saying? Record it. You know, we'll get a voice recorder or a little camera or something. Just jot it down. You know how you feel that day or whatever, and you know, reminisce on certain things as you go on in life. You know, but find a way to express it. Find a way to release that energy. Don't keep it bottled up inside of you, because it's like literally putting a blanket over a volcano. You know exactly what's gonna happen after a while. You let the pressure build up in the volcano, it's gonna explode. So don't, you know, and then just so happen, just your luck that day, you might explode over something that's really not that serious, you know, just because you've been keeping up all these other mixed feelings inside you and not letting them go. Find ways to express them feelings, find ways to release that energy. Never hold on to negative energy, you know. So number 4, another way to cope with your depression is to count your blessings. You know, when you're dealing with depression or a depressed situation or a down situation that make you feel bad, it's so easy to get caught up in the negative things and dwell on certain things that's not good. And, you know, you constantly beat yourself upside the head. Well, why didn't I do this? Or why didn't that happen for me? Or, you know, man, why my life gotta be like this? Why can't I have it like that? But then you gotta also understand something. As life, it's like this, right? You might feel that way, but if you put everybody in the world in the room and we can all just throw our problems on the table, you think you got it bad, right? You're gonna see that it's people out there with problems way worse than you, that they will gladly exchange your problems for their problems. So count your blessings. You know, everybody got their own problems. Everybody got their own things that they got to deal with. Take yours, strive with them, and thrive with them. And so don't just survive with them. Thrive with them. You understand? Be better be 1,000 times better. You know, so don't get so caught down in the mix, and don't get so caught up over certain things that you don't have. Always try to just remind yourself of the blessings that you still got and the things you still got going for yourself. Don't get so caught up in all of the negative. Constantly remind yourself about your blessings, and don't get so caught up in all the bad stuff. And don't let certain things steal your joy. It's too many minutes and hours in a day to let someone with 60 seconds or someone with 60 minutes of negativity steal your joy out the day. Don't do that. Say no to depression today. Just be like, you know what, depression, I'm not being sad today. I'm not doing this today. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be happy today. I don't give a damn what happened, but I'm gonna be happy today. Because I'm not letting you get the best of me. And try to tell that to yourself all the time too, man. Another way, fifth and final way that you can cope with depression is always try to spend some time with some loved ones or people who really, really down and want to see you succeed. Man, this is a tough one. I mean, I'm speaking for myself personally. That's what I'm laughing about. Like, man, you sit here saying that shit. And I ain't getting into it, man. Yeah, it's easy for me to tell y'all that, man. But again, like I just said, we can all throw our problems at the table. I might seem like I got some problems, but there's somebody out there, trust me, I know there's people out there who got it way worse than me. Compared to where I used to be in my life, dealing with the little things that I have now is pretty nothing. My biggest problems, are not trying to be funny or nothing. My biggest problems is trying to figure out how to grow my YouTube. How to put some other business that I got going on for myself as well together and get it off ground. My biggest problems is not, getting new clothes anymore. It's not paying no bills. It's not putting food on no table. It's not having money in my pocket. All that stuff is, I'm good on that. Thank God for that. Not trying to put no investments together. I got some stuff. It's just really growing on the foundation I've built for myself. And if you can walk away and say that's your biggest problem, man, that's a blessing. But for y'all who out there, you are going through some depressed times, I pray that y'all get to that level, y'all get to that point and get beyond that point that I'm at as well. So, but just understand, being around some real people, even if they ain't your family, just as long as they some real people who really want to see you shine, they want to see you do good for yourself. I come up here and I do this because I generally want to see people be happy. I want to see people get out the slums. I would love to hear people who say, man, I was down and out, then I got up, and now I'm doing way better than I was before. That stuff just gets me motivated, get me galvanized, and I'll be like, man, that's what's up. I'm so happy for you. And I'm thankful that you got out of that situation, because you give so much hope and faith to so many other people that's going through things in the world right now that they can do it too. We all look at our problems. We all got similarities to them or a story to tell. So you got to understand that your story could be somebody else's survival guide, So never take your struggles and whatnot for granted. Understand that your struggles and your hard times, they're only going to make you stronger. Appreciate them hard times because they're going to make you even better than you were before those hard times. Next time hard times arise, you're not going to really trip over it like that. So just understand, get around you some people that's some loved ones, some people that's some real ones, and people that just generally want to see you shine and be like that. And if you're a person like me, you might got some real ones for 5 minutes. They might seem real. It might seem real for 5 minutes, man. But as long as you can have a good convo with them, God might have put them in your life just for that 5 minutes, just to cheer you up, because He know you don't need but so much. You only need that for that little bit, just so you keep going, So never question God and his whole plans he got for you, man. He don't make no mistakes out here. It's a reason behind everything, and it's definitely a method to the madness. They say he move in mysterious ways, and trust me, he really, really do. He really do. So, like all that being said, I try not to drag this video out, but I had to anyway. Again, got some things on my mind, trying to address, but I don't let things get to me, so it is what it is. It's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, y'all. I just try to keep a smile, man. Count my blessings. You feel me? So I don't let this get to me, man. You feel me? It is what it is, baby. Like I said, I've been through harder stuff, so just have our days, our moments, you know. So I'm excited for where my life is projected. So it's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this episode. I really, really do. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. There's 5 ways that you can cope with depression. I hope you guys get out of them slums. For whoever else is out there who need to hear this message, please share this video with them. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode, y'all. Just try to be all y'all can be, though. And don't let depression get the best of you. I'm out, y'all.